Welcome to this teacher edition of Creating Groups, aka classes, in the Vretta Digital Assessment Platform. So we're going to dive into the how we do this. So simply, once you have logged into ab@vretta.com, you're going to go to your teacher account. Once you're in your teacher account, what you're going to see is, and I'm just going to refresh my screen because I've updated it, you are going to see these different sections. So what you're going to note here is that there is a Session 2 field test for our diplomas, a Session 2 field test for our grade 9s, a Session 2 field test for our grade 6s, classroom assessments for all other grades, and then a classroom assessments for grade 6, grade 9, and grade 12. So what we're encouraging here in this practice exam space is that teachers create a classroom assessment grouping. So right here you can see we're going to create the grouping. Now if you're grade 6, 9, or 12, you're going to use one of these sections. If you're any other grades, grade 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, you're going to create your grouping under the all other grades. And so I am just going to jump in here and I'm going to create that grouping. Now, naming conventions. For my all other grades, I'm going to start with my grade. If I am in grades K to 9, I'm going to say grade 5, A, whatever my section is, and you can put your last name, or you can just say grade 5A, practice exams. So at the end of the day, the important piece here for you to have is this practice exams. So in elementary, it's going to say grade 5. If it is in grade 7, I might say grade 7, ELA, practice exams, science, practice exams. You get the idea. For kindergarten to grade 6, it's just your classroom and it's a homeroom space. Grade 7 to 9, it's going to be specific like that. And then, of course, for our high schools, for grade 10 or 11, you might have 10-1, I'm going to go ELA, 10, if I can spell, ELA 10-1 practice exams. And you might want to put your section number or whatever that looks like in here as well. And so you might have multiple ones because you might teach like 4 sections of 10-1. And so you'll have one for each one. So section A, section B, section C, section D. And you'll have a different grouping for each different class that you've created. So once I have created that, what it's going to do is it's going to create this box. It's automatically going to jump into my class, but this is how you can see that. Now, of course, if I'm in my grade 6, again, we're just going to go back to here and we're going to say grade 6, put your section and practice exams. What you're going to notice is that we're being consistent with the ending being practice exams. Select OK for that. If it is grade 9, it's going to be grade 9, ELA, and you might have grade 9A, whatever the sections are for here, and then of course you're going to end with that practice exams. If it is that grade 12, just to kind of go through that one more time, you're going to go ELA, you're going to say 30-2 or whatever it is, you might say section number, and then you're going to end in that practice exams. So just note that this is how you are going to create those, and every time that I go in here, it is going to have select class. This is when it's going to jump me back to that top where I can schedule my assessments, which we'll do in the next video. So you'll be able to tell the class that you're in because you won't see a select class. This one I am not in, but as soon as I click in it, it will switch, and now this one I'm not in, but I'm in this one. So that's how you create your groupings in the practice exam space for our Vretta DAP platform.